What up?
Hey y'all.
Welcome back to Wheels for Real. Shout out to the Real Squad.
Squad up, squad up, squad up. Get it, Real Squad. Oh. If you would like to be part of the Real Squad, please click the subscribe button, like and comment, and click the bell
Boop.
for notification.
What up, though? What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We back in this thing. You know, it's the weekend, you know, and a St. Louis tradition. You ain't from St. Louis if you don't go to Imos Pizza. So that's what we got today. We got Imos Pizza, man. You know, it's a local pizza place, but it's internationally known because you can buy it and they'll send it to you. And some people be hating on it because it's a thin crust or whatever, but it's packed full of flavor. So it's St. Louis style pizza. We got the thin crust. I mean, you got toppings all the way to the edge falling off, you dig? We got sausage and bacon. We got the sweet and tangy wings, hot wings, ranch, and then we got salad as well.
Yep.
But you ain't from the Lou if you don't eat Imos. Like people that live in St. Louis and say they don't like Imos, they ain't from St. Louis. And they don't use mozzarella cheese. They use Provel cheese. Provel. So let's go ahead and say Grace.
I don't know if this gonna show up because it's green. Okay.
It's a St. Louis staple. You know what I mean?
So
We love it. Yeah, so that's a pizza. I think B-Love and Nate had Imos a while back when they was here in St. Louis. Didn't seem like they liked it too much. See, you got to know what kind of pizza to order from Imos. Your first pizza you can't order just everything on the pizza. You got to get baptized the right way.
Yeah, you gotta go to the right one.
You got to go to the right one because they independently operated. It was so good.
If you go to the wrong one, you will be disappointed.
That salad is loaded.
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 This is my favorite salad. And I
It's
love
fire.
black olives.
If you come to St. Louis, you gotta go to Imos. When we host people from out of town, we make sure we greet them with Imos pizza.
You can use that ranch because I ain't gonna use it.
Look at that salad though.
I always use a Imos dressing.
The little house.
Yeah. It's my favorite.
It's basically like a creamy Italian, right? Or just a regular Italian.
It's a mixture of something. It ain't just Italian.
She said, no.
It's a little sweet
You're
too.
wrong. No.
And I love pepperonis and olives in my salad.
She said, no. Hey, if y'all ain't tried out there Popeye's fish though, y'all missing out. Y'all gotta go hit it up. It just came out. I got a review on it. Terry's reviews in the car. I just came over here. But if I'm doing a video in the car, 9 times out of 10, it's a new review of something that I found. Little ranch. Put a little ranch on it. Ain't no but a little ranch. A little ranch. We got like a smorgasbord of food. St. Louis, y'all. Uh-oh. 20-year anniversary. Well, last year was 20-year anniversary of Country Gamma. This year is 20-year anniversary of St. Lunatics.
Oh.
I heard Keywan is producing a documentary on the lunatics. That should be dope.
He seemed like he would be good at that.
So,
that put a little kick in that buffalo.
I didn't do a follow-up on the whole St. Lunatic, but the thing that you had for the bones for me. What?
I didn't say that. I didn't say not a word.
You be having a little
Cause now you do something for
facetious
somebody,
face on her.
and then they be like,
It was just too much over here. I didn't want it over at the time. I just hate when somebody do something for you, and just because you don't accept it at the time, it had that look like I told you so. It wasn't I told you so. I appreciate you having me something to put the bones in. I got a pizza box over here, y'all. I got my water, my wine. I didn't say no to it. I was just like, put it over there. At the time. I wasn't eating wings at the time. Y'all, oh, I ain't do a follow-up on the Nelly St. Lunatic situation, but Ali finally did like a formal interview. It was still all over the place because that's just how Ali is. Like, some people are so detailed in their stories that they lose the message in what they trying to say. Cause Ali, when he tell a story, he gonna tell you every single detail. He gonna rap a lyric that remind him of whatever's going on at the time.
hey, I was lost.
But I still thought it was I got what he was saying. So Pete, yeah, I heard all the stuff about the group, how it started, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think Nelly was kind of discrediting that. I think Nelly was just frustrated. Ali basically was saying, because the interviewers was asking him, you could tell the interviewers was just trying to cut to the chase. They was asking him, so what is it that you upset about? What is it that you want out of this? And so basically, Ali said he don't disagree that Nelly like opened the door for them and put them on and all that type of stuff. But he said he wanted to get to a point where he could sustain and stand on his own 2 feet. He got an opportunity. Nelly managed by, I forget the management company, but since Ali was always with Nelly, Ali was with Nelly out of more than any other St. Lunatic. So he was almost kind of like his assistant, and he was on the stage. It was like best of both worlds. But the management company managed so many different people, they felt it would be easy for them to pay Ali 5% of what Nelly is paying them to manage him. Ali would handle the stuff that normally somebody from the company would handle. But since Ali already close to him, he already know him, he could convince him of stuff if they trying to get him to do a show or a commercial or endorse something. His right-hand man. So they was like, well, he already doing what we need him to do anyway. Let's just pay him 5%. So when it came to Nelly basically told his management company, oh, you ain't got to do that. He with me. You ain't got to pay him. He with me. So he basically cut him out. And Ali like, hold on, what you doing? Like, this management company connected to not just you, but so many other people. So him getting that experience and being on the payroll would have allowed him to be able to possibly manage some other people on his own instead of getting just the 5%. But the 5%, Ali was basically saying would be enough for him to be cool. Nelly wouldn't even have to pay him. but Nelly basically blocked it. Ali felt some type of way about that. And I would have felt some type of way too. That was one thing. It was another thing too. It was an artist from St. Louis that was kind of hot, but he was kind of like on the shelf. Ali made a couple of phone calls basically to help him get out of his old deal and get him a new deal. Ali was basically venting to Nelly about what he doing with this artist and all that. Nelly kind of backdoored him and called the dude's current manager and was like, hey, you know, basically feeding him the information that Ali gave him. And so the deal, at the end of the day, the deal got messed up. Ali like, damn, how this dude know all this stuff? And then, you know, I'm up here talking and I only talk to Nelly, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it came back like, damn, he blocking me again from doing something. Because Ali felt like if he helped him out and he blew up or did whatever, dude probably could have brought him on as a manager or something like that, you know, because he showed how he could work out deals or whatever. So basically, Ali, at the end of the day, Ali is mad because Nelly was blocking his blessings. And that's why he said 90% of what Nelly said is true. It's the 10% I got to clear up for y'all. You know, and he said he kept going back being loyal because that was his partner, but he said he feel bad that he kept doing it for so long. But he was depending off him.
Some more pizza.
And he said Nelly would do ignorant stuff like, so Ali's wife was in a conversation with somebody. And they was like, yeah, we don't get paid on time and all of that. It was a conversation that Ali's wife was having with somebody else, and was like, "Oh, we don't get paid on time." Blah blah. She wasn't talking about her and Ali. She was just talking about somebody else was saying they don't get paid on time, and then she was like, "Oh, the person you work for must be a Scorpio." Nelly a Scorpio. So he took that. So when they got back to Nelly took that as a shot to him or whatever. And Ali basically was saying, we cool enough, y'all close enough. That's like your sister. You could pull up to the side and be like, you know, that was wrong. You shouldn't have said that, blah, blah, blah. But instead of Nelly doing that, Nelly basically wasn't paying Ali on time. And it was almost like I'm going to show y'all I don't pay on time. And he said he was like 5 weeks and 5 shows behind on payments on time. You know what I'm saying? But he said he wasn't saying nothing about it because sometimes Nelly would pay him late, but he would like double it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if he paid him, if he owed him $500,000 and he came back, he would pay him like $800,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of $500,000. So Ali said that's why he never really asked for the money. And Ali said his wife was mad at him because he never said anything about the money.
But just to be clear, the interview was not this easy to follow. Like when I was listening, I couldn't.
I just pulled the details out.
Yeah, I could not. He was talking around. I'm talking about when he was talking, he said some rap words in between. He like did a rap verse about what he was talking about, and then he came back to something he might have been talking about previously. He was all over the place.
Yeah, he do get a little sidetracked with his stories.
I was like, how you get this from this story?
But after I heard, I was like, damn, that makes sense. I understand why he upset. Now, I do think it could have been handled another way, but I guess Ali felt like he had to put it out there in order to get Nelly attention the way he wanted to get Nelly attention.
Yeah.
But Nelly seemed like he still don't give a damn. Like, I'm Nelly. You went diamond. But at the end of the day, I hope they work it out. Because Nelly is an icon. And Ali said, Murphy Lee said it best. It's only going to be one Nelly. It ain't going to be another Nelly. Nelly did something that nobody would even thought of. And he said, people got to stop thinking of Nelly as just St. Louis. Nelly a world icon. Dude went diamond. sold the most records ever. So, you know, I just hope they work it out. Well, it probably won't be no working out. I think they was gonna go their separate ways and gonna stay how it is. Or at least they just want to build something on his own.
Yeah.
Period. That's the whole gist.
Mm-hmm.
But Ali is like the king of petty, so
Petty.
he gonna go to the edge with it.
And in the interview, he did seem very hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Very hurt. Like he knew, like, hey, I brought it up. However,
I kind of thought he was gonna tear up.
me too. That's how you could hear the hurt in his voice. He was choking up, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's why he got sidetracked a little bit too.
because he probably was getting ready to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
I agree.
Well, St. Louis, baby.
Mm-hmm.
People be killing me though, how they be like, man. See, that's why I had to get away from St. Louis.
But they
Not nobody care that you moved to Atlanta to work for Sprint.
hold on. They say that and always come back.
Always come back.
All the time. Not once a month. Several times a month. Or they be from somewhere else in Missouri and clown St. Louis, but always here.
Man, you can't.
So, okay. That's all.
I think you make whatever situation out of whatever situation you make it, no matter where you at.
True.
You can't blame a city. Because the same issues that's here is everywhere in the United States.
Yep.
So,
I just dropped it.
make the best of your own situation, you dig?
Mm-hmm.
I talked for like 10 minutes on that issue. I hope y'all don't get mad at me, but I want to like put out what I got from it. Because a lot of y'all probably don't even want to look at the interview. Matter of fact, if the interview start, y'all probably go to sleep.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make it through.
And you can, the interviewers was kind of trying to push him to just spit it out.
No.
But they was being patient though.
They was very patient and they remember what he said because I would have been like, I don't know what you just said. But I'm sure that's a skill that you have to have in order to be an interviewer.
That's true. Definitely true.
I have good cognitive skills to remember and recall.
How you think this whole situation gonna
Well,
pan out, boo, in your opinion?
if they're having a documentary, everybody's gonna want to see it now.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't before.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta think, after Nelly came out, a lot of other people from St. Louis came out too. So he really did put St. Louis on the map. It was Nelly, St. Lunatics, Chingy, Jaquan. I don't know if y'all know who Pretty Willie is. And Huey, Pop, Lock, and Drop It.
Another thing, boo. People think like, oh yeah, Nelly them had it popping, which Nelly them did have it popping. But you gotta remember, the year Nelly them really took off, the Rams had won the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
The Cardinals had won the World Series.
Mm.
Said the Entertainer was blowing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Darius Bradford was doing his thing.
Mm.
All these comedians, it was like all of it happened at one time.
Yeah.
And then like after that, we hosted the Final Four basketball tournament. I remember
That
it.
without a basketball team.
North Carolina and Illinois played the Final Four, the college
College.
Final Four was here. We hosted it.
Okay.
We hosted the McDonald's All-American game
Oh, yeah.
with David Lee and all them. We hosted that. So all of that was going on at the same time. So St. Louis was on fire at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Murphy Lee said, man, we got to be careful how we treat people when they come visit St. Louis. He said, people come here getting robbed and don't nobody want to come back here. You know, but St. Louis was popping.
Yeah, it was.
Murphy Lee said, I keep bringing up Murphy Lee because he did an interview, but he kind of didn't really talk in detail about the St. Lunatic situation. But he was just talking about the story and all that. But Murphy Lee say St. Louis is definitely on the map, and it ain't going nowhere. And a lot of baby mamas was made due to St. Louis being on the map, because he was talking about how Manny Fresh and Yo Gotti and all these different rappers and entertainers that was in and out of St. Louis made some baby mamas. I thought that was funny. Yeah.
True.
But St. Louis is home to a lot of talented people, not just rappers and all that, but just we got some creative and dope people from St. Louis.
Yeah.
That leave and go do stuff other places. And we unique because we like in the middle. So we don't have like just one little style in St. Louis. Like people from the East Coast, you know they from the East Coast.
Yeah.
People from the West Coast, you know they from the West Coast. But not even just St. Louis, Missouri, period. You never know what you're going to get. Kansas City, what, 2 hours away? 4 hours away. Kansas City, 4 hours away from here. And they totally different. And we totally different from them. You know, well.
Sound different, everything.
Dress different. Look different.
And they more compared with the Bay Area, which is weird, but yeah.
We got that West Side connection. You know? Man, that food was good.
Yep, I kind of want some more salad.
You
was in your story, I ain't want to
I know.
stop you. I was like, wait a minute, I really want some more salad. You can't eat salad later. You gotta eat it then or never.
Jeez.
Louise.
Looking. Hey, y'all need to really get some. Y'all need to get some of that. Y'all need to get some of that. Get you some of that.
Did you eat the pepperonis on your salad?
It was good. You don't like them?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I'm gonna eat some more like later on. I'm gonna eat it out of the container.
Out the container. I need to ask the little one if he wants some.
I'm like full.
Me too. But I still want the salad though.
Hey, so we went live the other day, and it was random. It was a random live, but we're gonna try to have like some scheduled lives. And once we figure out what that schedule look like, we're gonna let y'all know, because some people saying they wish we would have told them and stuff, and we apologize. We had just went live.
Yeah.
Shout out to TT House. Is it House? Shout out to TT House. Your shirt is on the way. I just checked the tracking. So your shirt is on the way.
On the way.
But TT House showed Wilson for real some love. She part of the squad. She part of the real squad.
Wow.
Hey, TT House. Make sure when your shirt comes, snap a picture. Snap a picture, put it on IG. Or send it to us too. We always put out our supporters that get a shirt. If you all just wonder what I'm talking about, we got a merch store, www.wilsonsforreal.com. You get your official Wilsons for Real shirt, Squad Up shirt, the Real Squad shirt, Squad Up hat, the Real Squad hat, mug, cup, tumbler, cell phone case, or you can get your own custom shirt made by Wilsons for Real. We got you covered. And with that being said, y'all, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share Wilsons for Real. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and of course right here on YouTube. And until next time, we're going to holler at you. We out this thing. Peace.